So I'm going to review the GoPro Hero 2 camera. I've had it long enough now, so I should be able to give you a good impression about what I think of it. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with it, but I think a lot of people, take the gimmicks of it and really exaggerate it. So, firstly, one of the nice things I like, it's a tiny camera. I mean, compared to the size of my hand, that is tiny. It's quite fat, but it is very small. So that's the lens on the right there. That's the screen that tells you what setting you're on. That's the on-off button there, and that's the shutter button there. That's it. There's no back screen, so what I'll do is I'll get over the bad things about this first. There's no back screen. If you want one, you have to buy one extra. So a lot of the time you have no idea where the camera's pointing. Well, you get the general direct idea, but that's not very good a lot of the time when you want to attach the camera to things and you find out the stuff you wanted to film ends up being out of shot. The microphone is simply awful on this. They might as well not have included one. There is a slot on the side so you can plug your own microphone in, but I haven't tried this yet, but hopefully that is a good feature and works well. Only other bad thing I can think of really is also in the pack you don't get a normal tripod adapter. I had to buy one separately for about £8. And although this does HD video, the quality of it isn't very good because the camera doesn't focus. It also doesn't have any zoom. Okay, that's the bad stuff out the way with. What's the good stuff? Well, firstly, it's very well optimized for video. You can record over an hour of 1080p video. The quality's not brilliant on it, but you can record over an hour. My normal camera could probably only get 20 minutes of 720p on an 8GB card, so it's well optimized, so it's fast to transfer files and everything. And it means also videos render faster when you edit them. It's lightweight, and of course the main feature of this, it does slow motion as well, which is one of the reasons I bought it. It does up to 120 frames per second, and I'll put some footage in this video somewhere to show off what the slow motion looks like compared to real-time footage. So the main thing that everyone likes about the GoPro is you get this pretty much indestructible waterproof case with it. So if I pop it in the case, what happens is you pop the camera in the case. Now that's completely sealed off in there. You pop the back cover on. You pop this flap down over the top, and then you push this down and that locks it in place. Now the camera is solidly locked in this case, and this is meant to be shockproof, waterproof, everything. And the main thing is when it's in the case you can then mount it on things. So you get this little mount screw here, and then you can attach it to various things. So here's the head strap, which I use in a lot of my videos for the first person sort of point of view stuff. So what you do is you pop the GoPro through there, like so, and then you take this screw, pop it through. It's easier said than done when trying to do a video of it, obviously. But you'd pop that in, try and get that to go through, there we go, and you tighten that up. So then you have it ready on the head mount, then you get it at the angle you want it and you tighten it so it doesn't move. So that's how the head mount functions, and obviously you put it on and use it. The problem with this of course is you don't know exactly where it's filming when you've got it on your head. So I have to try and adjust it in the mirror every time I use it, and then I'll often find with the footage I filmed either too high or too low and didn't get everything in. The camera has 3 fields of view depending on the video setting you're in: wide, medium and narrow. Narrow is what most cameras look like. It's the sort of decent quality looking field of view. Wide has this horrible fisheye effect because the camera is actually a round lens on here, but it's good if you want to get a lot of stuff in. There's not much else to say about it. It does, I think, 4 different types of video. 480p, which is for the 120 FPS mode. 720p. I think it's then either 940 or 960, and you can do that at like mid 40 FPS. So that's good if you want decent resolution, but also want to have some slowdown. With 720 you can do 60 FPS, which is probably the best for most people. Then you have 1080 and 30 FPS where you can arrange all the field of views. So overall I'm quite impressed with it, but as I said, it's not, you know, the amazing camera a lot of people make it out to be. Now, if you wanted a general purpose camera, this wouldn't be, or camcorder, this wouldn't be good at all. The main problem with it, of course, is firstly for the price you can get many other better camcorders in terms of quality and zoom and everything, as this has no zoom. And you can't really focus it, you don't really know where you're aiming it. But those, as I said, are the bad things. Now the good things about it, of course, are that you can obviously take it in places you couldn't normally take a camera, and it's very robust. So if you want a camera for paintballing, airsofting, putting very close to shooting something, what obviously this case isn't going to withstand very heavy caliber bullets, but I can put it quite close to a target I'm shooting with the air rifle, and I know that this case will protect it from any ricochets, which I always worried about with my other camera, if I might get a ricochet that would hit in the lens and break it. But yeah, overall, if you want a camera for sort of sporting use, this is very good. The camera seems to work well when, you know, you're shaking it about and the video still looks okay. That's obviously, I think, the benefit of it having sort of a set focus rather than an adjustable focus. But it's not very good for static stuff, and as I said, they don't include a standard tripod mount. But overall, if you're looking to do actiony sort of videos, I'd highly recommend it. If you want a normal camcorder with some sort of special features, I'd say look elsewhere. So they're definitely worth looking into, but obviously it depends on what you want to use it for, if it's a suitable camera for that. Well, thanks for watching my review.